How to get a domain name and hosting account. Module 1, Chapter 5 How to get a domain name and hosting account 1.0 Introduction 2.0 Objectives 3.0 Main Content 3.1 What is a domain name? 3.2 General Note 3.3 How to register a domain name 3.4 Domain hosting account 3.5 Content management software, CMS 4.0 Conclusion 5.0 Summary 6.0 Assignment 1.0 Introduction If you are or want to be a successful online business person, you must get a website. Building a website always invariably starts with three major steps, namely, getting a domain name, getting a domain hosting account, and content management software, CMS, integration. These are the core concerns of our discussion today. Point 2.0 Objectives. To discuss how to get a domain name, to highlight the process of acquiring a domain hosting account, to encourage learners to open up at least a free account with any of the companies that provide these services. 3.0 Main Content 3.1 What is a domain name? Domain name is simply the name that your website will bear on the internet. It can also be regarded as the name of your online business. Choosing a domain name can be as simple as writing down the name of your offline business and adding .com, .net, .org, etc. But sometimes, it can prove to be a daunting task. You may find out that the name you intended to give your business have been taken up by someone else. To avoid conflict and undue confusion, there is a global organization that is responsible for allocating names to individuals and businesses that want to set up their new websites. This body is called International Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN. Thus, online business is arranged in such way that there are some companies whose main business is to help people like you to register their domain names. It is any of these companies that you will use to approach ICANN on your behalf and register your domain name for you. Examples of such companies are Namecheap, HostGator, Name, etc. Usually they will charge you some fees to do so on your behalf. Point 3.2 General Note. Before we go further, it's a good idea to take note of these points while choosing a name for your website. Your site name must be search engine friendly, SEO friendly, must be memorable, easy to remember, must be as short as possibly. Unless you have a very good reason to choose a long name, must reflect succinctly the kind of business or services that you intend to offer online. Avoid copyright issues using names of popular companies/business, with some twist to trick the name registration companies to accept it as a sure bait for litigation sooner or later, especially when your business begin to rake in serious profits. Brainstorm few names before you go for registration, in case the one you had in mind was not accepted or have been taken up by others. 3.3 How to register a domain name. You can Google domain name registrars and choose anyone that please you, e.g. Namecheap, GoDaddy, Name, etc. On arrival on the name registration site, you will be required to fill a form that includes your name and email. The next page that opens for name registration will dynamically show if your intended name is available or not. They will even suggest other option in case what you want is not available. In general, .com names are priced higher than .net, .org, etc. After registration, the details of your new website will be sent into the email you supplied. Point 3.4 Domain hosting account. Registering a domain name is just one step toward in the process of setting up and running a website. It is just like registering the name of your business with a government agency. You will still need to find a house or business premises for your offline business. In the case of online business, you will need a web hosting company to accommodate your online business virtually for you. It is worth mention here that you can host your online business by yourself. But this is too advanced and a little professional for most new online business persons. But there is glad tidings here for you. You do not need to go this far to make profits in your business. Most hosting companies are paid sites, and they usually provide direction on how to go about the process of hosting your site with them. The process is quite simple if you can follow simple instructions. Domain hosting sites include Bluehost and HostGator. Others can be found on Google search. There are some websites/companies that can combine these two services in one package. Some even offer both services for free, that is, name registration and hosting for free. Though the workability of such companies can sometimes be called to question, but some good companies are quite beneficial to those who are newly starting out on online business. They can help them make enough money at the early stage, with minimal hassle, before they can afford to upgrade to professional services. Such companies often do the underground technical work for you when you register with them. 3.5 Content Management Software, CMS. As part of the process of getting a host for your website, you will also need to integrate a content management software, CMS, into your website hosting account. If hosting account can be compared to a house and brick and mortar business, then content management software can also be likened to counters, shelves, tables, chairs, and carts. Examples of content management software are WordPress, Joomla, LiveJournal, Google Blogger, etc. Any of these software will help you to display your product or services online for your prospects and customers to see and buy from you. Though CMS are acquired separately, you need one of them to integrate into your hosting account to finalize the hosting process. As mentioned before, there are some web hosting companies that offer these integrated services for free. Though some of their services are dependable, these free options have many limitations that may hinder your site's progress to profitability. To scale up your business, you will need to acquire the paid versions in the future as you become established in the business. 4.0 CONCLUSION in general, the issues of name registration, domain hosting, and content management software integration can be not only confusing and a wee challenging for a newbie, but also time-consuming if you attempt to learn all the ropes from the onset. It is therefore good that beginners start with the free packages that will integrate these three for you automatically. This will minimize your headaches if you are not a techie. You will have ample time in the future to learn how to do it yourself. The important thing is for you to start making money ASAP and minimize the gestation period of your business before you get discouraged. 5.0 SUMMARY in brick and mortar business, you need a business name, business premises, counters, tables and chairs to start your new business. Domain name, domain hosting account, and content management software play similar roles in running online business. There are paid and free versions for you to choose from. 6.0 ASSIGNMENT check out free services like Weebly and Google Blogger. Set up an account with them. You will need them later in this course.